There's very little score in American Werewolf. Elmer was a great friend and did a lot of movies for us.
He wrote a beautiful score, a lovely score that we recorded in a church in London. He wanted desperately to write the music for the Metamorphosis, and I said, but Elmer, I know I'm using Sam Cooke's Blue Moon.
We used the song Blue Moon 3 times. And the third time was in the main title, and it was never intended to be used there. That was supposed to be Moon Shadow by Cat Stevens.
I love the song, but if you listen to it, it's sort of light and airy, but he's talking about dismemberment. Quite a grisly song.
We're horrified to find out that Cat Stevens felt that we couldn't use his music that way.
He decided werewolves were real or something and didn't want to have his music used in anything.
Bob Dylan had the same problem for different religious reasons, but also religious reasons, for not letting us use his version of Blue Moon.
It was very ethereal, Bob Dylan's version. I liked it a lot, and at that moment in time, Bob was born again, and I couldn't buy it for an R-rated film.
One of my favorite ones of the Blue Moon is the Sam Cooke version. You would think that the transformation sequence would be horrific and really very, very scary. In fact, it is very sad and painful.
I didn't mean to call you meatloaf, Jack!
That was like, oh boy, is this great?
There's an interesting thing about songs that are not kind of a soundtrack behind, but that suddenly appear. And I think they helped tremendously to create this kind of anarchic and unconventional view of the story we were telling.
It's really tricky to do it, and people do it all the time, and it's usually not very good, and they're just trying to force in songs to sell albums. In this case, I thought we did okay in terms of using the pop songs to drive the story.
Well, it makes it sort of a time capsule. I can't hear some of those songs without thinking of the film.